Rack, Pulley, and Mariner's RPM system.
In this video, we'll be discussing the RPM system, which stands for Rack, Pulley, and Mariners. We utilize the RPM system in raising operations using mechanical advantage and also lowering operations with a friction device. The RPM system consists of carabiners, a collection plate, we have a brake bar rack for a friction device, we have a non-prusik minding pulley and a short prusik that we use for the mechanical advantage, and we have a Mariner's knot, which is a load releasing hitch that we're going to utilize with a prusik minding pulley and a tandem prusik for a brake system. When starting our operation, we want to connect to a bomb-proof anchor, which is referenced in our anchor systems video. At that point, we want to connect the RPM system to the anchor using a carabiner. To begin our lowering operation, we need to reeve our main line through our friction device, which is going to be the brake bar. We start with the rope going over the first bar, which has a notch in it, and that way we know it's being reeved correctly. We want to start adding bars as we go, making sure that we're loading against the bar to hold it in place. For a life safety application, we're going to have a 4-bar minimum with the first bar counting as 1. The second component of a lowering operation is to set up a belay line. A belay line is used anytime there's a life safety application. To begin with, we want to choose a separate bomb-proof anchor, and we want to utilize a tandem prusik brake system. Anytime we utilize tandem prusiks in the system, we recommend that you use a Mariner's load releasing hitch. After the belay line has been weaved through the pulley, we want to start with our tandem prusiks. We want to start with the short prusik closest to the anchor. And we want to go through 3 times. We want to dress our prusik, make sure it's pulling in the center, and attach. And then we want to tie in the longer prusik closer to the load. Once again, 3 times. Make sure your prusik is dressed and attach it into the carabiner. Depending upon available on-scene personnel, a tandem prusik should be attached to the mainline system. This is going to facilitate a rapid changeover to a raising system. Remember that when we have a tandem prusik attached, we need an attendant to man it. When the lowering operation is complete, we need to set the tandem prusik brake on our main line and our belay line. The second function of an RPM system is to set up a raising operation. To do this, we need to create a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage that we call a Z Rig. When we transition to a raising operation, we need to remove the main line from the brake bar. The next step is to attach a prusik to the main line as well as our mechanical advantage pulley, creating our Z Rig. A standard practice in rope rescue is to perform a safety check. NFPA 1006 defines a system safety check as a method of evaluating the safe assembly of a rope rescue system prior to placing a human life on the system. Ideally, this check should be performed by another team member that did not create the system. This has been a brief overview of raising and lowering operations using the RPM system. Understanding these basic operations will help you become more proficient in rope rescue systems.